True to form, Yoshi's Crafted World is exactly what I expected it to be. It's a very easy yet enjoyable and delightfully charming Yoshi platformer that doesn't really strive to be much more than that. It's formulaic, which can occasionally make it feel as thin as these cute cardboard sets, but that didn't stop me from having a ton of fun running around them. Yoshi's Crafted World isn't a hard game, with mostly passive enemies and extremely forgiving platforming. But even still, the adorable sounds and animations as Yoshi hops and hovers around a course make every moment entertaining. Eating enemies to turn them into egg-based ammo is just as amusing as it was in Yoshi's Island 24 years ago, and has been made a bit more nuanced now that you can aim the eggs directly, and even at targets in the background and foreground. Besides, nail-biting difficulty isn't really the point of a Yoshi game. Its 40+ levels are grouped into loosely themed worlds with 2 or 3 courses apiece, all of which have different flavors of Crafted World's charming and somewhat photorealistic arts and crafts aesthetic. They're all packed with collectibles, with a handful of smiley flowers to earn alongside 20 hidden red coins. I was usually able to find most of the flowers my first time through a stage, but the red coins were more deviously hidden, and 100%ing a level on my first try wasn't as easy as just getting through it. Crafted World incentivizes you to replay levels with special object scavenger hunts. You might be asked to find something like 5 bear cups in a certain stage, so you'll dive back in and scan the cardboard decorations for those instead of worrying about beating the level itself. It's a fun way to be rewarded for revisiting a stage, though there's a bit of needless repetition since you can only ever get one of these tasks per level at a time. The levels themselves are all unique, varied, and fun to run through, even if only a few of them really wowed me with surprising ideas. Outside of some specific repeating things like riding Poochie, pretty much every course has an entirely new mechanic to teach and test you with. Some of my favorites included a stage with magnets that stick to large cans, a moving level with a screen door that blocks your view, and even one with these terrifying, shrieking clown dolls that straight up try to murder Yoshi with an axe. That constant variety kept Crafted World from ever feeling repetitive, but it's disappointing that barely any of those mechanics ever showed up again later in combination with other new ones. I kept hoping these clever ideas would be revisited with amped up difficulty, but that didn't happen until I reached Crafted World's handful of post-credit stages, which Nintendo doesn't want us to show right now. These are undoubtedly the most challenging and fun levels in the entire game, but there are literally only 4 of them. That's a huge letdown, as they ultimately only serve to reinforce the idea that there are so many more missed opportunities in Crafted World. A cool twist that arrives early on, however, is the flip side levels, which let you play through nearly any stage backwards. They replace all the collectibles with a focus on getting fast times, making them fun speedrunning challenges that genuinely feel different. Without much more challenge, Crafted World relies on twists and extras like this to keep it interesting, and for the most part, it succeeded for the 7 to 8 hours it took me to make it to the credits. I spent another 4 or 5 unlocking and beating its final levels and 100%ing some worlds, but I eventually lost steam once all I was doing was sprinting through levels looking for props in what is essentially a Yoshi-themed platformer version of Where's Waldo. Crafted World does shake things up in a small but fun way with over 170 costumes that give you extra health. Yes, it seems that in 2019, even Yoshi isn't safe from the scourge of pay-to-win loot box mechanics. Nah, I'm just kidding. The Gachapon-style capsule machines don't give duplicates and only cost the coins you earn in levels, making them just another adorable collectible to earn along the way. Not all of them are winners unless you really enjoy dressing up as grass or a literal trash Yoshi, but special moving ones like the Bullet Bill or the Yarn Poochie you get from its amiibo are too darn cute to resist. Yoshi's Crafted World is an engaging and charming platformer that is absolutely worth playing, even if it never takes full advantage of its most clever ideas. It has enough creative collectibles to make completionists want to hunt down every last one, but I'm disappointed Crafted World didn't challenge me more in the way its last few levels proved it could have. Of course, I still thoroughly enjoyed every adorable hour I spent with it. For more Yoshi's Crafted World, see even more of its costumes, or watch that terrifying clown level for yourself. And for everything else, keep it right here on IGN.